Hi guys, in the video today I'm going to go over with you formation that happens on headlands. So I've already spoken to you about headlands, but we're just going to run over what happens on a headland. So a headland is a harder bit of rock and it's jutting into the sea. So what happens is it has waves attacking both sides of the headland. So what happens is waves will hit the coastline and they will refract around the headland, which means they will turn in, and so they will hit either side on the left and the right hand side. So we have wave refraction hitting the headland on both sides and causing erosion. So what we have on this headland is I'll start here and work upwards. We get different features forming. Now, initially, the waves will attack any cracks or joints or anything on the sides, both sides of the headland. These processes happen on both sides. And this is a weakness in the rock. So hydraulic action and abrasion can happen, etc. Now, because it's happening on both sides, you have a cave will form initially on both sides, and then the two sides of the cave will meet. And this is what we've got here. We've got the arch. So the archway forms where the two caves have met in the middle, and that rock is kind of fallen down. You can see my little seagull flying through the cave or in the back, in the arch. And then what happens is the top of this arch is very, very thin. It becomes very thin. And we also have what we call sub-aerial processes or weathering processes are happening at the top of the headland. And they are weakening this top bit. As we said, weathering means weakening. So these are weakening biological and physical things are happening up here. And eventually this will crumble down and it will fall down. And what will be left is this stack. So the stack used to be attached to the mainland by the roof, but not anymore because it's fallen down. So over time, what happens is the stack gets eroded at the base, and it will eventually become a bit top heavy, and the top of the stack will crumble into the sea, and we end up getting a stump formed. So this bit of coastline that I've drawn here, we can see that over time the coastline used to be here, but it's eroded backwards and it's what we call retreated. So the coastline's retreated and the headland will become kind of smaller and smaller as it moves back inland. And so we get these kind of repeated patterns. So we might get quite a few stumps, a few stacks and one arch, which in time the roof will cave in and it will become a stack in its own right. Any other kind of forms of weakness here will get eroded into a cave, and eventually those caves will become arches. So this is ongoing, and all the time the coastline is retreating or moving back inland. So that is an arch and stack formation on a headland.